Sup peeps, welcome back. Space Engineers with me, your host, Zon19. Let me finish setting my alarm. This episode I'm not going to be doing any hunting down. 5, let's see, 8 minutes, 22. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to be doing some basic building and so on and so forth. Here, I need to refill my oxygen and stuff. In the last episode, I was worried about my oxygen and my energy, so I went out to get more ice. However, could not find any. I went and grabbed that mining carriage right there, but it didn't have any ice in it. I don't know if there's a specific cargo ship that has ice in it, or if they just don't carry ice yet, which kind of sucks if they don't. So yeah, my goal this episode is going to be getting more of the batteries up and running, and getting the rest of the solar cells for that, as well as building the ceiling of this up. Because once it's completely built, I can fill it up with oxygen, hopefully, so I can wear my helmet without the... So I can stand here without my helmet on, basically. Let's grab some steel plates. I know I have some. I have some now, at least. Yeah, 911. It should be enough to complete this layer. At least I'm not doing heavy armor blocks. I could be making this out of heavy armor blocks, which takes so much more. I should be in third person. There's a business shipment off in the distance. About 9,000 meters away, 9 kilometers. But I'm not about to run out there and grab it. I'm really hoping the audio is coming across okay. I did turn the audio down, like the sound for the game down, and the music sound down, but it doesn't seem to have done much for this. I even brought this out an extra layer, and it wasn't quite enough. Okay. This whole wall is done, and that's the first layer done. Yeah, okay. Now all I have to do is set up the next layer, which I think is going to be black as well. Black. There we go. Come on. It's going to take quite a few layers to get this whole thing sorted out. Which means a lot of steel plates. Requires a whole lot of iron. A whole lot of uranium, too. I would love a military ship, because they have quite the large amount of there, that's the airlock. Once the airlock is fully put in, I can use it functionally. Still have to enclose this whole space. Okay. Still haven't figured out how to switch the color of an already placed block. I know it's possible. Just have no idea how to do it. Probably turn this down a little further. Audio. Lower. Alright. Seems to be. Yeah, it seems to be quieter. I'd rather not destroy people's ears. Okay. That's all the steel plates I have, right? Yeah. Let's run over here and check what's in this. I think I'll turn the music volume back up a little. Once I get this proper, it'll be okay. Okay. Cave refiner. Only magnesium's being processed right now. Not entirely sure why. I want the iron. There we go. Iron's being processed quite nicely. Let's go to the assembler. And production. Literally, oh yeah, assembler. Okay. Power cells. Takes nickel, cobalt, silicon, and iron. Did I pick up any like, I've got some cobalt and some silicon, okay. Oh, speaking of which, the ammo containers. Should totally be assembling those. The radios. The radio wires. Assembler. Assemble those, please. Iron, nickel, and silicon. Done. The iron is mostly coming from this. Silicon is coming from this. Yeah. Quite a large amount that I'm going to be adding back into the system. I don't have any need for ammo, considering that there are no enemies for me to fight right now. What else? I have a lot of computers. Did I finish grabbing all the computers I needed for this? Is it just the power cells I needed? Yes. Okay. Okay. So good. Good. Okay. Throw that in there. And put that in there. Production. Is it still disassembling? Assemble all. There we go. Okay. While that's doing its thing, come through here. T. Oh, I have to click on the door. The hand panel pin thing, whatever. Let's finish taking this one apart, and then we'll work on the other one. Let's move up to the top and take the engines off. I'll probably come back and do the reactor just on its own a little bit, since it appears to be empty. Oh, right, because I totally the thruster components can overweigh me? Yes, they are. How much do I have? Too much? Yeah, too much. Okay. 4,000 is the limit, it seems. Come over here. And okay. Alright. Around. And come down. Let's go ahead and take this out. It has a lot of random crap on it. Ah, 2,000 reactor components. That's terrifying. I can't remember what reactor components are made of. I think it's, like gravel and something. Gravel and something. Not entirely sure. Okay, took another large chunk out of that. It's going to take up a lot of space in my little small cargo container. But it's not going to be my main cargo container for very long. I'm going to switch to a large cargo container that I'm going to pull off of those. I'm going to be able to have 4 because you can have what you have available to you. And I'll be able to switch my small reactor for a large reactor if I don't break down any of the parts that go into this. Or as long as I don't break down any of the parts that go into it. Even with 10 times storage, I just barely can hold anything. Because these things just take up so much room. The large cargo, large reactor components. Terrifying. Terrifying stuff. Got 496 at a time and one structure component. Rotate a little. And come back out here and take out more. Inventory is full again. It's got a lot of steel plates in it. Okay. Not entirely sure if I need a large reactor for this base, though. This station. Because I'm not using much of anything that's drawing power. So I have... yeah, I've got room. Okay. There. Now I have myself the makings of a large reactor. If I should choose to make one. Not necessarily something I'm thinking of doing. I might need to in the future. But considering this is only going to be a 10 episode long series, I suppose there isn't really much worry about that. Yeah. Okay, almost full. Let's come back out. Use some of those steel plates to close this up. Gotta put some interior lights in because that's gonna become a thing. The darkness will at least. Across the top of this, I will most likely add in a whole bunch more solar panels to catch the light. Solar panels are one of my favorite ways to get power, but it takes a lot of them, in order to have enough, well, power to sustain your machines running all at once. It can be quite harrowing, actually. Okay. Still have a bunch of stuff in my inventory, and I'm running out of energy. So, let's dump this stuff off, and run over here, restore my energy, which shouldn't take long at all. 21, 29. But yeah, future plans for this aren't very set in stone right now. I just want to get this area enclosed so I can fill it up with oxygen. Just because oxygen's a new thing and I want to fuck around with it a little. Let's go back to grinding. We've almost completely devoured this particular ship. Going to be cannibalizing the carrier in a minute. Or the mining carriage soon. Taking out a big chunk of it. Yeah, because the front of it's damaged. Like the blocks aren't in the correct spots. That's funny. It's my poor piloting skills. So I'm an awful pilot. Which, if you ask my girlfriend, or my wife, be a great thing. Oh, she's gonna kick my ass for calling me my girlfriend again. Oh well. She loves me, it'll be okay. I hope. Okay, I was able to take that one out, but I know I'm not going to be able to hate looking at this being incomplete. Okay. Like a pox mark on my soul. Have these doors, might as well use them. Run in here. Over here. drop some more stuff off. I am getting hurt by something. What am I getting hurt by? What am I getting hurt by? Health? My helmet's off. Why is my helmet off? Shit, military suit. Oh shit. Oh my god, what the hell was that? Why on God's green earth did my... I must have hit J. God damn. Well, that's what happens when you take your helmet off in a non-pressurized area. You start dying. Just minding my own business. Why is the helmet removal button right next to the inventory button? Why is there even a button to remove your helmet, for fuck's sake? Oh well. Jump over here. Might as well turn my jetpack on. Alright, let's take this out. Can't hold me more. Already. Come down, come down, come down. Okay. Now it's those radio components again. Taking up so much freaking space. There's not even much to them. Oh jeez. Get rid of this before it damages the platform again. Makes me look like an idiot. The inventory's full again. Damn radio components. Who needs a radio when there's YouTube and Pandora and CDs? Run back out here. I know this is a lot of back and forth, there's a lot of boring stuff, but this is essentially what the game is. You could do mining, you can do big building, that kind of stuff, but the biggest thing you'll need is materials, unless you play in creative mode. Or this game's version of creative mode. This one's going to have radio components too. I'm going to fill up pretty much instantly. Like that. Let's come back over here. And right inside you, I'll toss the rest of these. I'm going to add about 6 more batteries in a minute. As soon as I can finish carving this thing up. Oh, inventory's full again. God damn. Gotta be really careful about that, otherwise the materials just go plummeting into the abyss. Because the area around the gravity generator has gravity. Don't get me wrong, it has gravity. It's just, once it gets out of that range, there's no gravity. So it continues moving at the speed of which it was falling in the gravity zone. So if it falls and plummets and gets to 90 meters a second before it gets out of the gravity range, it will continue at 90 meters per second through the vacuum of space, and there's no way I can catch up to that. I could, theoretically, but it would take a long time, and once they get out of a certain distance, it's very difficult to see them at range. Simply because the parts are small and space is vast. That's still breaking down, isn't it? It's crazy. How long are you gonna take? It's getting nickel and silicon, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's get away from that noise box. But okay, that is the first ship completely broken down. Let's fly out here, and I will start from the big end and work my way down. This is a detector, isn't it? It's a spotlight. Interesting. Grab that. What are you? How much can I hold? Oh yeah, I can grab this whole thing. Take the legs off of this. Oh. Take the lights off. This should be quicker to take apart, I think. Simply because there doesn't seem to be as many big, heavy things on it. There's only 2 small reactors, so I'm not too worried about it filling up my inventory space real quick. Looks like it's got a penis sticking out of it. Which essentially it does. That's a conveyor belt and a connector. Okay. Just want to get the light, please. There we go, interior light. Let's grab this connector off the end. It's gonna fill me up, isn't it? Yep. Well, almost full. Can I hold the last of them? Maybe. Yes. Haha! Victory is mine. Rotate around. Come back over here. I could have set it down and just, you know, had it link up and stuff. Oh, military transporter. That's going to have heavy armor blocks on it, which is going to have a ton of steel plates in them. But you have to know your limits, and I don't want to do any more grabbing for now. I just need to finish what I've started. Say it didn't have a lot of big things on it. Totally has a antenna on it. Not a complete one, but it's an antenna. You can always just grab some of these ships. Like, there's a humongous ship. I forget what it's called, like a mining transport or something. Oh, is that a battery? No, it's a collector. Damn. I was excited about that for about a half second. A large cargo container. Alright. Okay. Yeah, like a mining transport, mining carriage, something like that. It's colossal. Okay, come on. Just let me... There we go. And it would be greatly advised to refurbish it into your own block. Repurpose it into your own block. Or your own ship, rather than just breaking it down, because it's so big. It has like 8 to 10 large cargo containers, and just random bits like that, which means that it would take forever to take apart, as well as be a giant pain in the ass. Got about 8 minutes left of this episode. Not really getting much done in 30 minutes. This is a game that certainly is not for the casual player. It will take you ages in a day to get everything out of this. Okay, got all my materials that I can take off of that. Should probably go ahead and replace this with a large cargo container and just build it into place, but I don't feel like doing it right now. Right this second. Or I could set it right there. Yeah. Oh, gee. Cargo blocks. Large cargo. Oh, it's huge. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it right there. And then I'll throw in the pieces. A large amount of stuff. Not quite everything. I've got my dampeners on. Can I grab everything? I can grab a large amount of everything, but that's where my inventory, like, stops. 4,000. Jesus. Oh, okay, awesome. This put in place. There. Large cargo container number 1. In place. Let's grind this with the last bit. Ah, right. Should definitely have more inventory space before I go about that. What is that? Military... something? I hate the antenna shit that's on it. That annoys the crap out of me. Destroyer? Something? Conveyor? Military... something. Mine layer. Mine layer. It's a mine layer. That's terrifying. It has large amounts of huge mines on it. I feel like I need a ramp just to get up to that. I think is what I'm gonna put. Like, I need to take these out because these are just taking up space. Add another layer on the bottom, replace everything with internal panels, I guess. But I'll worry about redecoration later. For now, just need to drop some stuff off in my container. Okay. I'll take everything out of this and put it in this. But I'll worry about this off screen. Fuck, I guess. Too much to worry about. It's gonna be a little bit of a massive undertaking. So, let's grab the rest of the materials. Yeah! Yeah, back on. Just jump off the side. Okay. A grinder out. Ah, no! Inventory's full.
Energy low.
Warning, suit energy low. Life support systems may fail. Give me 1 second, game, before you kill me. Let me grab these two things that are floating off into the abyss. One's metal grid, isn't it? Yeah. The other one's construction components. Okay. Get back. Restore my energy. Keep hitting the wrong button. I'm down. I'm down. Drop. There we go. T. Okay. Let's let my energy regenerate here, as it will do so real quick. A lot quicker than if I was over at the med bay. The medical room, medical bay, whatever you want to call it. Military transporter, military mine layer. It's awesome, but I can't really deal with either of those right this second. Quickly regenerate my oxygen, which takes a lot less time, I should say, than, come on, out of the jetpack, there we go. Jetpack back on. Which takes a lot less time than, filling up your energy. Okay, do that. Catwalk, wait. Another catwalk, wait. The excess stuff off the outside of these. Nope, didn't grab all of that. Should probably create a conveyor system. But then I'd have to worry about air leaks around it, because it wouldn't consider it a solid area. You have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. Neither do I most of the time. Run back and deposit this stuff. Either rotate. I'm not going to build another large container. This should hold everything I need it to hold, because this is several million. At least 1,250,000. It's going to hold a lot of junk in it. Way more than I can hold in one go, at least. Should probably focus on getting this block. And these carved up. You off. You and you off. Alright. That's the last little bit. I hold everything you have. Offer? No. Ship is so far away from the base. Should have brought it closer, but it's okay. Alright. And there goes my alarm again. So, that's pretty much all for this episode. I really hope this episode recorded. At least nicely. But yeah, I'm gonna continue carving this up for just a little bit more. 'Cause why not? Down a little bit. Ah! Fuck. Oh, my inventory's not that full. That walk. Do my little turn on the catwalk. Shit. Okay. Disorienting, to say the least. Over here. I guess I should drop down and actually finish these on this corner. Thanks. Because it looks really weird to have these sort of done. Jump up here. Let's do it, folks. 52. $19. Hell. Yo. There, okay. So, this has been another episode of Space Engineers. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please click that like button. If you want to see more content from your host, On19, be sure to click that subscribe button, and I will see you next time.